Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. Happy Thursday. Hello. It is I, your vampire queen. I have returned. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Gashrin, thank you for being here in the offline chat. Congrats on redeeming first. Thank you for checking into the castle. Solvi, congrats on redeeming second. Hello. Something unexpected. I'm excited. Yeah, we're gonna work on a business tonight. Build an empire. Let's see here. Cyber, thank you for checking into the castle. Jellal, thank you for checking in. Congrats on Jellal is here.
Thank you. I work hard to be here.
Well, I love having you. Oh wait, you know what? Let's do this. Wish I have some fun with my disc and my chair.
I just sent you a really funny, it's a really funny tweet that somebody responded to.
Okay.
The tweet says, how are you supposed to tell these three apart? And it's Cloak and Dagger, Invisible Woman, and then whatever her name is.
Well, hold on.
The new character.
Two, thank you for checking into the castle. I really missed you, Velvet. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Well, I'm here today. Let me scroll. Purple, my queen! Thank you for checking into the castle. Welcome. I hope we're having fun with the Sims.
The Sims.
Velvet is so cool. I don't know.
I think Velvet's pretty cool.
I'm pretty lame, but I appreciate the sentiment.
I'm a big fan of that velvetvt character.
Oh, stop. Char, hi. Thank you for checking into the castle. I hope you had a good day. Gashin said, I love you, Jellal. Jacob.
Love you too, guys.
Shay Bond, hi! Hi, Shay, we love you. Welcome in. I hope you had a good day. You got the stickers? Too! Yay! Oh my gosh, I hope you love them. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for getting merch. I hope you enjoy your stickers. Thank you. I cry. My merch is coming soon. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I gotta give myself something. I actually haven't. I spent so much time putting the website together that then I was like, I need to not look at this for a minute. But I would like to go back and get something. Oh, it was a lot. It was a lot more of an undertaking than I thought. But it was worth it, I think. It was cool. So this stuff is cool. Alright, I'm having an issue lately where I go to speak and I stutter and my brain is like not processing. I think I'm a little fried from work and all the yapping I do. So please bear with me if I just don't make any sense and descend into gibberish. I've yet to open it. I'm waiting on the others. Then you can open them all together and it's like a Christmas day or Hanukkah or your birthday or any holiday that you celebrate that you get gifts. Gifts that you have to buy yourself. But you know, we'll pretend. I'm a Slurky, but I wish you an amazing stream. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually exhausted. So we're just gonna chill today. It may be a short stream, but we are going to try out this new game. Not try out. Jellal and I actually played like an hour of it last night. So we're just gonna continue. We tried out the demo of Schedule 1, which you might have seen it going around on Twitch. That it's you know, kind of like simulator game of the month. Every month we get a new flavor of simulator game. But this one actually had a free demo, which I thought was cool because I have not seen any other games really do that. So you get to kind of taste it first and see if you want to get it. So we're playing the demo because neither of us actually have it. We don't know. Alright, well, I wasn't gonna say it like that, but what I was gonna say is we don't know exactly how much longer we have in the demo. So if at some point we get forcefully evicted, well then that's it then. But we're just gonna chill and we're gonna work on it. You do deserve the Vel merch. I agree. You deserve nice things. I kind of worn out too. Yeah, this week has been brutal. Brutal. And today specifically, I did a lot of talking. So I'm like, I feel like a powered down from radio. I don't know. That's not.
No, my back is taking a beating this week.
I'm sorry.
Yesterday, Velvet was like, my brain is fried. I was like, my body is fried. Together, we either make a whole person or a whole fried person, depending on which parts you put together.
Yeah. I don't know, and I was like, I obviously, like, you know, I want to game and I want to stream, but then as soon as I sat here, like, this is the first time I've sat here in my chair at this desk and been, like, relaxed, and it just hit me. I was like, whoa, I'm tired. I'm tired. Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh god, I can't even speak. More like the popo's gonna come and shut you down.
Hell no.
Just wait, no. What's the song that line is in? Is that no? That's not Lady. Is it Lady Gaga or is it Kesha?
No, it's a dude. So you're wrong. Both cases.
No. This is a song. No, yes, TikTok, Kesha. So the popo shut us down.
Oh, I thought it was about the song I was singing.
No, it was
TikTok on the clock. Yeah, no, it's TikTok.
Yeah. Fucking banger classic. Hopefully a fried person, because that sounds tasty. Cannibalism, yay! Yeah, I think it was Kesha.
Random tangent.
Go ahead, please.
So I just saw Gashwin said prob Kesha.
Yeah.
It reminded me that Kesha took the money symbol out of her name, which also reminded me, BB No Money said, you guys won. Whatever. He said, you guys won. I'm changing my name to BBNOS, which was B-I-B. It's like B-I-B-I-N-O-S. And then the comments were like, hey guys, we should start calling him BB No Money.
It's Baby No Money.
I don't care what it is.
Well, he does, and now he's changing it because he couldn't handle everybody
I think it was an
April
Fool's joke.
Oh, that's funny.
Koga, hello.
Hi Koga, buenas noches, bienvenido. I mean, Tater was eating mashed tater during Purple's stream. Oh my god, he was eating himself.
Bro was eating himself? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Okay, another side tangent. Do you have to have 4 people to play Mario Party Jamboree?
Yeah, are there any experts in chat? Because I've never played Mario Party, so I really don't know. I imagine that maybe if you don't, will they give you like computer characters?
I think you get 2 AI characters, yeah.
I mean, that's okay, I guess. Hi Void, welcome in!
If you don't want to play party games with me, just say so.
What?
I had been mentioning, before stream, I had been mentioning the Mario Party Jamboree because I was interested in potentially playing that with you when the Switch 2 comes out. And the whole time you're like, I don't think you can play with only 2 people.
I said it once. I made one comment. He's so dramatic.
No, and then right there I was like, can you play with AI? And you were like, yeah, that sounds okay. And I was like, all right,
well,
you tell me you don't want to.
No. All right. Because the point is, you know, that you're fighting against your friends, and then it's like 2 of us against each other plus 2 AI. Like, wouldn't it be funny if the AI just wiped the floor with you? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that would be funny, but also, like, I can almost guarantee we can find 2 of our VTuber friends that have that game.
All right. Well, I'm down. I've never in my life played Mario Party. I am an only child. Didn't have anybody to play multiplayer games growing up. Like, I mean, maybe it's different I was an only child with no other friends that played games, so growing up, I had to stick to single-player story games. So the Mario parties of the world, the other kind of, I don't know, co-op party games, like I never played any of those. I have zero experience, zero
I don't
memories.
think I've ever played a Mario Party either, but I did play stuff like Wii Sports.
I played Wii Sports, but you could play that yourself against an
Mario and
AI.
Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games. So that was a good one.
That was a good one. I got gifted that for... You know what? I was actually... Baby Velvet was a little petty. I asked for a Mario and Sonic Olympic game because they were doing those like every time there was an Olympics, right? And I actually specifically asked for like... There was like the Summer Olympic Games and the Winter ones. And I think I very specifically asked one year for the summer one, and somebody instead gifted me the winter one. And I was a little salty, but it was still fun. It was still fun. But I was like, man, I wanted the summer one because it had like different sports that I was specifically interested in. And of course, you know, the Winter Olympic one had like the winter sports. But I still played it. It was a good time. But I played it myself. I mean, there was a brief period of time that when I first got the Wii, and it was like the new technology, like the new console with the new concept of the Wii remote that you can like swing and like actually do the movements. There was a small window where my parents would actually like play stuff with me. Like Wii Sports had a bowling game that we actually could all get in on because it wasn't really that hard. Which was cool because again, only child, and so they kind of indulged and tried to help me like get like a co-op game experience as an only child. But then of course, you know, adults are busy, so I didn't always have that, but yeah, that was cool. I loved the Wii Sports games, actually. I fucking probably had hundreds of hours on Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. Those were fun games. You can with CPU characters. That's what I thought. I mean, I would still play it. I would still play it. I'm interested. You know what I also realized?
What's that?
Oh, actually, no, that still wouldn't work. I thought for a second, because they had said that if you had a copy, you can, like, play co-op with a friend, even if they don't have the copy, but I think you have to be in the same room.
Yeah, it says local, so I think it's, like, a certain distance.
Fuck, because I was like, we could go halvesies on the game, but I think we both need a copy.
That's something that we actually won't know
until it comes out and somebody tests it.
Until it comes out and we test it. So like if that's the case, I'm more than happy to go halvesies on Jamboree, and then we can play it together. But
Emily, thank you for checking into the castle. Welcome in. I'm sorry, I'm a little behind here. I'd get it and play with you guys. It looks fun. I don't deny that I've seen, obviously at this point, lots of YouTubers stream it, and it looks like a good time. Jamboree that one just came out even, right? Like that's the newest.
That one's like 6 months ago, I think. It's pretty new.
You can choose the difficulty of the CPU characters. Oh, that's cool.
Why not? Why not just like
friends.
If it came out 6 months ago?
Valid.
If it came out 6 months ago, it's April.
Mm-hmm.
It like literally the Switch 2 comes out in 2 months, almost to the day.
Why didn't they just save it?
Why didn't they just wait 8 months and then have it be a second? Like they could have like Nintendo, because a lot of people's complaints like, oh, there's not a whole lot of like launch titles.
No,
because it's Mario Kart, and then Donkey Kong comes out a month later, or a month later. So like I don't know, because they can sell it twice now. Mm-hmm. Well, but no, because it's so if you already own it, you just have to pay to get the upgrade. But if you also already own it and you have the Nintendo, like the Nintendo Online Plus subscription, like the one that's $50 a year, then you just get the upgrade for free.
Yeah, but I'm telling you that I don't trust.
Quotation mark free.
I don't trust the subscription because as soon as you don't have that active, they're gonna be like, well, you can't play it now because you don't have an active subscription. Because I've heard that that's how that works for other Nintendo games that have like a DLC or something that you can get via the subscription. As soon as you don't have that subscription active, you can't access the content.
I mean, that's how any type of like entertainment subscription
I know,
works.
well, I don't like it.
I can't watch anything on Netflix when I stop paying for like but as someone who is probably going to just pay the $50 a year anyway, because give me that old Fire Emblem game right now.
Yeah, but then once you play it and you're done, like, what if you don't always want that active?
Well, I do because I want to play with you online. You make $50 a month, so worth it.
It's not a month, it's a year, but that's a very sweet sentiment.
Oh, you're right. $50 a month is crazy work. But like,
why don't you just give me the $50 a month? I'll make it worthwhile.
Like, I'll get to play with you on my Nintendo Switch in my bed with I don't even have to have my computer open anymore. I can just be laying down in bed. We got voice chat on the Switch too, and we can be playing Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Jamboree.
let's play Mario Kart Jamboree with the crunchiest audio and that really sweet like 17 FPS fucking screen share.
Okay, I don't think it was actually that low. I think the screen share is gonna be about 30 frames.
All right, I was halfway there.
But but then I got first of all, there's the old Fire Emblem game. There's also 2 old Pokemon games that I never got to play. There's Wind Waker, which you told me I should play.
I think you would really like Wind Waker.
How much is Nintendo paying Jellal? Nothing. If you go to my Discord server, you can see just how unhappy I am with them. However, as long as I'm not paying $80 for a game, I will play the Nintendo Switch.
I'm actually excited for the Mario Kart, and you know what sucks though? Like, Mario Kart would be such a fun, I think, community game, and especially like the new one having 24 slots. You have even a bigger lobby. So if I am lucky enough to get a console and get with the bundle of the new Mario Kart, I would be so down to make that a community thing. But it's tough because it's a new game and I know not everybody's gonna have that. Especially like right at the beginning. Maybe more towards the end of the year.
For me, Koga, just so like if you go to my Discord server you can see all of my opinions there.
This reminds me, I'll ask you when you're done. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. But for me, I'm gonna get the Switch 2. I'm gonna try to get the Switch 2 bundle with the Mario Kart because that'll make Mario Kart only $50. If I cannot get the bundle, I will not be playing Mario Kart World unless someone else buys it for me. Because I will not be spending $80 on it. I just won't.
$80 is wild. But see, I saw some people defending that, saying that it's a generational game for the console. Like, that Mario Kart is going to be the only Mario Kart we get for the Switch 2. And then there were some rumors thrown around about it getting DLC updates for free after the initial $80 price. So I don't know about that because Nintendo. Oh, is that what you sent me?
That's what I see.
Okay, I'm sorry. You see how fucked up I am? Yeah, I doubt for free too because I remember the last Mario Kart getting a DLC on one of the really older ones. There was like they got some Legend of Zelda and Animal Crossing tracks, which I was so stoked about. You had Isabelle and Link as like drivable characters. Those were not for free. Nintendo never does anything for free. Yeah, free and Nintendo just don't go together.
Yeah, so my opinion is this. $450 for the console itself, to like seeing how powerful it is for a handheld, more than like $450 is more than acceptable. And then Donkey Kong is being sold at $70, which that is sadly the industry standard, but it's $70 and I will probably get it because I played a lot of Donkey Kong when I was a kid.
I don't know.
So I'll probably get that.
Never played a game from him.
Any of the upgrades are $80, but I'm not paying $80 for them. I will buy the old version, and then, okay, a lot of the games are actually, there are a lot of games that are being enhanced for the Switch 2. They just don't cost any money. The 4 that cost money, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, Kirby something, and Jamboree, all of them have additional like stuff that's kind of like a DLC, and that's why they cost $80. But I would rather just go buy the $60 version from the Switch and then as I'm paying for Nintendo Plus or whatever it's called, I
I
would
think
just get the
that's
upgrade.
exactly what it's called. Nintendo
Right.
Plus.
I'll just get the upgrade along with it. So I'll end up saving money that way anyway. But you will never find me going anywhere and saying, "Hey, here is $80 for a base game." I just won't do it. If I can't save money by getting it a different way, I just won't fucking play it.
Not to defend Nintendo, I don't want to encourage $80 games, but I believe Mario Kart is a game that's very much worth it. See, here's the thing. I kind of agree with you in the sense that I feel like there are some games that if it's gonna last for years, I can justify a price tag like that. Like I was telling Jellal, I wasn't sure about Mario Kart, but in a game like, for example, GTA, which I know is totally different, but just I'm using it as an example. If a game like that were like $100, like everyone's rumoring it to be, I feel like, I know that sounds insane, but I could justify that because you know how many years of content people get out of a GTA game? I mean, especially if you're playing on PC and can mod it. Like, the last GTA game, look how long it's lasted, people. People run entire roleplay servers. You know, that could easily last someone for years. And so if you think about it, like, how much does it cost for, you know, 8 hours of entertainment at, like, an amusement park, or going to the movies for, like, a couple of hours of entertainment? It's expensive. So getting a game at $80 or $100, but that could be entertainment for years to come, I could see it being worth it. But yes, it has to be a game, obviously, that you really like. Like, I have a hard time with Mario Kart being $80 because to me it's just like a fun racing game that I'm gonna play very casually, maybe once a month or so. So would that be worth $80? I don't know. I mean, meanwhile, I've got a game like Sunhaven that's given me 100+ hours of content and entertainment, and I have more to go still because there's so much more playtime I could get out of that, and it was like $25. So I don't know, it totally depends. If you're somebody who's really gonna, like, if you're a fan and you're gonna get years of entertainment out of that game, I think that the price tag justifies it. But as someone who just wants to, like, play it casually every once in a while or with friends, it just feels so harsh to pay that price, you know?
See, all of that is like fine in theory though. The problem is this. This is the first game, this is the first base game that comes out that's like, hey, $80 price tag. And the second that the second that gamers just like say, "Oh, well, nothing I can do about it," and then they go
They're gonna
out
keep doing
and
it.
then 10 million copies of an $80 game sells, every single publisher, game, studio are going to be licking their lips, and the next thing we know is in a year or two, the price for every game will be $80. That's the problem. Like in theory, it's like, oh well, if this game gives me a certain amount of, like, you know, let's say value for time or whatever, or it's a 10-year game, or none of that matters. All of that is in a vacuum. You have to look at the implications it's going to have on the gaming industry as a whole.
Well, can I just say, I mean, then it sucks. Like, other devs are gonna get greedy and be like, you know what, we're gonna make our game $80. I'm like, maybe your game is not worth $80. You know what's crazy to me? Baldur's Gate 3. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, but if it is your cup of tea, that was a $60 game, and you can play that for a long time to come, right? I mean, because just getting through the base game is a long time, and then you could always replay it, do different classes, different story setup, there's different romanceful characters, and that was $60, you know? So I feel like it would be up, it's almost like an honor system, that it would be up to the devs to be like, do we think that our game has content worth $80 or to last, you know? But I know people are gonna take advantage of that and be like, we're just gonna make our game $80, but it's not worth $80. Oh my gosh.
I mean, the thing is
Cora,
that, like,
thank you so much for the raid. Wait, not to interrupt you, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay, go
Cora,
ahead.
hi, welcome in, welcome raiders. Cora, how was your stream? What were you up to? Hello, if you're new here. My name is Velvet, I'm a vampire queen. I yap, I play games, I do various activities. We are having a bit of a just chatting segment right now, and we're gonna play some games with Jellal soon. Say hi.
Hello.
Hi. I was summoned with PG3. I'm just saying, like, I was so shocked that that was a $60 game when there's so much entertainment that you could get out of that if you're a fan of that game. So I just, you know, I get what Jellal is saying. I definitely don't want to set the precedent. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because people are going to take advantage.
The thing about it is that I could probably count on one hand the number of games since $70 became the norm that was worth $70. And one of them wasn't even $70, it was $60. It was Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Games are not worth $70, especially now, because games are coming out unfinished all the time. They're coming out unfinished, unpolished.
And then they have the audacity to be like, if they're gonna add new content, it's extra paid DLC.
Right.
And
So,
I'm like, fuck.
Like, we're already in a situation where it's like, we've been paying $70 for games for like 5 years now. 99% of games are not worth $70. And now we're in this precedent where Nintendo is putting out a game that is $80, and the entire industry, okay, let's say this. The entire big wig, like the people at the top who don't care about gaming or gamers or anything, they just care about money, are going, they're licking their lips because they want any opportunity they can to rinse your pocket of every penny that's in it. And that's the problem with Nintendo doing this. Even if this is like the only game that they sell this entire lifetime, which that's not going to be true if it's supported, but it's like, hey, the only game we plan on putting out for $80 is Mario Kart World, because it's going to last you the entire Switch 2 lifetime, and you know you're not seeing the Switch 3 for 8 to 10 years. And people are like, oh, okay, I understand, I'll go. And then they sell 10, 15, 20 million copies of an $80 game, and in 2 years, every single AAA game will be $80, and none of them will be worth it. And it'll cause the gaming crash, is what, like, on it, they just will.
Wait, let me say hi to the viewers.
Like,
Blank Soul, hello, welcome in. Hi baby, hi Cora. It was good. I did Rivals. How are you? Ooh, how are your Rivals games?
I love you.
Doing good. Oh,
I
shoot.
hope life has been good to you. Make sure you're resting and staying hydrated. Velvet118, dance Velvet118, love.
Lucy, thank you for the resub. Thank you. Sorry, I was letting the TTS talk. Thank you for the resub. I love you so much. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself too. Thank you. I so appreciate it. Suj, welcome in. Blank said I love BG3. I do too. I have yet to finish it, but it's a good game and I think very much worth. Honestly, I think BG3 was undersold. It could have been a $70 game, you know? Cora asked, how are you beans? I'm doing okay. Oh, where's Jellal? He's muted. Alright. They were good? Oh, I'm glad. Are you excited about Emma Frost and the new season? She looks like a baddie. I was actually asking Jellal about it before stream. She looks like a baddie. Also, wait! Oh, where is he? Did he say he was? Oh, maybe he said something and I missed it. Aren't they also adding Ultron? I know this man. I know Ultron. He's a villain. He was a villain in that movie. I watched it. He was insane. Ultron spent like 5 minutes on the internet and was like, oh, the planet must go. Everything must go. Which, honestly, I mean, imagine if he saw the internet now, today. He would say the same. He perhaps might say the same. I think at the end of the day, everyone's just gonna pay for the game and it'll be whatever. Yeah, but that's the sad part. It's like, there's lots of people up in arms and upset about it. But at the end of the day, nothing is gonna happen. And it's like Jellal said, I feel like we're gonna slip into some sort of dire state in the gaming market. Because more people are gonna push for the $80 game. I mean, look at it now. I mean, there's lots of games that come out in early access I mean, unfortunately, I think they're not always expensive. There's lots of indie games or smaller games that come out for like 20, 25 bucks, maybe 30, and they always stay in early access. But arguably, you get more content than some of the more expensive games. Depends on the game though. Everything depends on the kind of game it is. Q! Hi, welcome in! The years of the indie games are here. I've been loving getting to play indie games. Like, I was never an indie gamer before getting into streaming, and streaming has really opened my eyes to the novelty and charm and amazingness of indie games and how worthwhile they are. So I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sneaky. The bot will always catch you. The economy does blow and it makes it so hard. And it's only getting worse. Thankfully, I don't really buy AAA games very often, but I buy like one Nintendo game a year. Yeah, well, especially now. I mean, if a Nintendo game is $80, me too. That one game better last me the whole year. Stop that, I'm working. No, we got you. But I hope your work is going well. I know whatever you're working on, it's gonna look amazing. Ellie, thank you for the headbats. Hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You're not wrong, dude. Yeah. Like, honestly, you know what's so funny though? Whenever something like this happens, and at least for like a good week afterward, I feel some sort of camaraderie as the gaming community bands together to like dunk on how ridiculous $80 games are. But the memes that come out of it are so funny. Like, I've seen some of the funniest memes in regards to this $80 game debacle, and you know, it's some small solace in all of the chaos. Like the memes with, you know, this is me like when the paycheck drops or whatever, and you have like the console in a game, and then it's like, this is me the rest of the year, and it's ice soup. It's just ice soup. Can we talk about something fun now? It makes me sad. Yeah, it's rough. I don't know, it's frustrating. It's really frustrating because I was very hype after watching the direct. I was like, wow, this is cool. And then we talked money afterward, and I was like, oh, not cool. You know what that makes me concerned for? The next Animal Crossing. New Horizons was $60. They're easily gonna try and push the next one for 70, if not 80. And New Horizons, I mean, granted, I did get like over 1,000 hours of entertainment out of New Horizons, but they did it a disservice by just stopping updates after a year and not like progressing the game further with how popular it was. Animal Crossing New Horizons was not only one of Nintendo's best-selling games, but it actively encouraged a spike in sales of the console itself, because you could only have one island per console, and so people were quite literally going out and getting a second console to have another island. Like, what game makes you go out and get a whole other console? I don't know. I mean, maybe there's some others, but I just feel like Animal Crossing had such a powerful grip on the community and encouraged such crazy sales that it deserved more content updates for how much support the community showed for it. And now for sure the next game is probably going to be $70 or $80. I hope it looks amazing. I ran out of red minky fabric. How do I run out of red? No! Oh my gosh, you better try and grab some from Joanne's before they're gone forever. Unfortunately, Mario Kart is everything I love about racing games. I love arcade racers. But see, that we were saying, if that's your favorite type of game, and that's a game that you're gonna get entertainment out of for like hundreds of hours over the next couple of years, then, you know, $80 could be worth it, because you're gonna get a lot of entertainment out of that. I am more of a casual racing gamer, so for me it's tough to justify $80 for something that I'm not gonna play that often. Welcome back.
Returned.
I'm so sorry. Where did you go? I don't know if I missed you leaving.
I said I had to use the bathroom.
Oh, I think Discord cut out, but I was catching up
okay,
with the chatters.
I have string cheese.
Nice. I was hyped too. Me too. Oh god, you're right. I mean, I'm so excited for the next Animal Crossing, but I am afraid now. I'm hella
Animal
pumped
Crossing,
for...
$100.
No! No, it's not worth it. 70 or 80 there might do, but the last one was 60.
Dude, no,
I'm hella
80?
pumped.
No.
They might! People got... My mother got over 3,000 hours of gameplay out of New Horizons. Tell me that's not worth $80.
It's not. It's about the precedent, Velvet.
I know, but it's not gonna happen. I'm hella pumped for Donkey Kong. I've waited so long for another 3D DK game. Oh, I'm glad.
Me too!
I've
Who
never...
said that?
Sooj Pooj. Welcome, welcome.
Yo, Pooj, you and I are besties now. I love you. No one understands the Donkey Kong love, man.
I've never played a Donkey Kong game. My apologies. I played
Donkey
over...
and Diddy are my boys.
Q said I played over 970 hours in New Horizons. I can make back my cost quickly. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I had over 1,000 hours. Second, I knew people that got 10 consoles for island trading and treasure islands. That's insane. See, it boosted console. Wait, did you know about the Animal Crossing phenomena? Can I explain to you? I talked about it when you were in the bathroom. So, the thing with Animal Crossing New Horizons, it was one of the best-selling games on the Switch. And because New Horizons had this kind of... It had multiplayer, right? But you were locked into having only one island per console. So even though you know how you have different profiles for your Nintendo account, even if you had different profiles, so you added like you could play as a different character, everybody had to share an island. So me and my mom, even though we have different profiles, we had to both live on one island. You could only have one island per console. So because of that, the game literally encouraged people to go out and get a second or third console so they could have other islands and do trading, and there was just this entire online market of trading items and the turnips and bells.
The black market.
Yeah, so I'm like, not only was New Horizons one of your best-selling games, but it encouraged a huge increase in console sales. Like, what game does that, you know? So I was really pissed that they stopped updates for it after just a year. I think after all the support the community showed for the game, we deserved a bit more.
It's the same company that makes Splatoon, isn't it?
Yes, and they said that they stopped because they had to work on the next Splatoon game. Well, fuck Splatoon is all I'm saying.
They should just have two different teams.
They should.
A Splatoon team and yeah. So
wait. Joanne's is out of their Minky Older tried there this weekend. Oh no, you have to order it. Now you have to wait. I'm so sorry. Q said, Jellal, just go indie games then. I used to plat so much.
Point,
I used to play so much Donkey Kong. Suj said, hello, new friend.
Hello, Suj.
Donkey Kong
number
64
one,
is so
Suj,
fun. I've waited 26 years.
What are your thoughts on our boy Mr. Kong having pants, Suj? Number two, Q, that was like my point though. My point is that you should not be buying an $80 game ever, because the second we as gamers start to support bullshit like that, the entire industry is gonna do it.
Suj said, I fucking love his little suspenders, dude.
I like his suspenders too, but
he
I know
looks
that,
so dorky. I love him.
you're gonna have some people on the internet that are like always like complaining. They're like, oh my god, they gave him pants, and I'm like, who cares? He looks great. The game looks fun. It looks silly. Bro can literally punch a hole in the ground. Like, this is correct me if I'm wrong. This is our first 3D Donkey Kong. How the fuck is this our first 3D? How are we disrespecting the Kong like that?
Insane. Imagine affording 3 consoles. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know. The Animal Crossing community was doing it. I don't know how. Granted, sometimes I think people were getting maybe like a Switch Lite, which was, I think, a little bit cheaper. But still, you're selling a whole other console unit for one game. It's crazy. I paid $100 US like, IRL for my Dreamy Villager. Q, you paid paid $100 for Pietro? Isn't he the fucking clown? Q. All right, I'm listening and I'm not judging, but like, what the fuck?
I know it's technically the second one, but I mean the first one was the N64. Like, it. Why has it taken 26? 26? Yeah, 26 years.
Okay, but who wants to wait, what kind of market were you on? Because I want people to pay me for my Animal Crossing villagers. What? What?
Also, I didn't see him in the trailer, but where's Diddy? Diddy better be in the game.
I've had him. Oh god, I wanted to make a joke, but I won't. I've had him in the past 4 AC games. I have to have him. That's insane. I mean, I love your dedication to Pietro. I didn't know that people were that big a fan of the clown sheep. I love it. I'm down for the pants. Too bad they didn't give him a giant floppy dong. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I read that correctly.
Just, that's a crazy statement.
I think you can just make him wear outfits if you want. Ah, wait, we can dress up Donkey Kong now? Let's fucking go.
No, I don't think so. I think they just gave him overall. I don't know if we can change his clothes.
And we just went from 60 to
like,
70 not that long ago. Now they already want 80. I know, because Breath of the Wild, $60. By the time Tears of the Kingdom came out, $70.
Well,
now, by the time the next one comes out, what is it gonna be?
What's crazy about Tears of the Kingdom is that we have been paying $70 for new games for years, and Nintendo Switch just 2 years ago sold their first and only $70 game, and it was Tears of the Kingdom. And now they're the ones kickstarting 80?
Yeah. Is this the second one? This first one? Oh, you read that. Okay. You opened that game on Christmas 1999. All the memories. He's the best. Oh my gosh. It was a full black market right when it came out the first week. That's insane. I know that people also were very much into trading Raymond, I think his name was, and
We're trading villagers like Pokemon.
what's that one that was like cotton candy colors? Judy? Was it Judy? I know she was popular too. I still play the 64 one. Nice. I'm so old now.
I never had an N64.
Yeah, neither did I.
Never had an N64. I did have a GameCube.
Diddy. Diddy's a little one, right?
Yeah, Diddy is the little one.
I never had a GameCube either.
GameCube was like arguably. Here's the crazy thing about the GameCube is that the GameCube came out in, I believe, 2001, and even to this day, GameCube games hold up like really well.
The rap haunts me. Judy,
like,
yes. You can still play those kind of games, right?
Yeah.
Julian was also popular? Yeah, I remember. I don't really like the horse villagers, though. Animal Crossing New Horizons was my first game, and I love my little blue bear buddy. Aww. I love that. Raymond was because someone put him in a maid outfit. I see. I loved my GameCube. I never experienced GameCube. That was your favorite Nintendo console. I need more Kirby Air Ride. They're coming out with another one now. Okay, go ahead.
Kirby Air Ride is coming out again. We don't know exactly when, but it is. I know that. Who was it I saw on my timeline that was freaking out about Air Ride? Was it Buff Pup? Or Zentreya? I don't remember. I
don't know. I wanted to show you, look at DMs for a second. This is Pietro, the Animal Crossing villager that Q spent $100 real-life on.
Oh my god. Oh, hell no. What the fuck? I know nothing about Animal Crossing, so my question here is the Animal Crossing, this new Animal Crossing game, New Horizons, you can only have one island per Switch, or is it per cartridge? Like, if I were to take my sister's cartridge and pop it into my Switch 2 when I get it?
That is a great
Am I going to be on her
question.
island or am I going to be on my own?
I think it would be hers, right? Because does a cartridge save data?
I don't know. I'm asking you. You're the one that played the game.
Well, I've never attempted what you are talking about.
Yes, they are making a new Kirby Air Ride.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
actually they called it Kirby Air Riders, as in plural.
Yeah, because there's 4 different Kirbys. There's like normal Kirby, blue Kirby, like there's 4 of them. It might be multiplayer. I don't know.
GameCube was also the first console you owned, Koga? Oh, nice. GameCube Virtual on Switch
GameCube
2.
was pretty fire.
Yeah, they're gonna have GameCube games available for Nintendo Plus subscribers.
Yeah, and I'll be subscribed to it for that reason.
Did I miss
There are
something? They're
games
making... Oh, you said that. Q said, what? Jellal so mean. Listen, Pietro's a clown.
On its system. Q, I need you to do a better job of answering that question for me, my friend. I don't know what you mean by that. Is it on the, like, if I pop her cartridge into my Switch 2, am I going to be able to start my own place? Or is it just going to be my sister's place?
Will they
Time
put
splitters
time
on it?
splitters?
Probably not.
I don't know what that is. I don't even know how I missed this. I might cry. Well, congratulations, Suj. That's so funny. Your own each system. Oh wait, but that's a good thing though then. Right?
Yes, you're on it each. Okay, yeah, that's a good. That means I can take her game and play it myself.
Nice. I didn't know. I've never tried. Because I only had one for the longest time.
Can you... Hang on.
That's why it was an issue, because if you got a new system, you had to restart before the island transfer. Oh, okay, yeah. You know what? I do remember the island transfer thing. So you put the cartridge in the new console, and it's a whole new thing. Oh my god.
Well, but I'm sending you a link. Can you use this link to show off the trailer for our good friend Suj?
Yes, of course. This is.
I'm actually down to not even play games tonight. Just sit here and yap.
Yap session incoming. That's low-key why I put it in the just chatting category. Okay, wait. Let me get this pulled up.
Suj, don't worry, I got you. We're pulling up the trailer right now. We'll watch it together.
It came out 3 months after the game did. I remember now, and there was a whole big worry about how do I transfer my stuff. And I was like, I don't have to worry about that because I've only got one console.
Wait, that's why it was an issue? Because if you got a new system, you had to restart before the island. What do you mean?
Like, they didn't release an island data transfer system until 3 months into the game's existence. So, in the first 3 months, if you started an island on one console, and then, let's say for example, you got another one, a new console that you wanted to switch to, you put your cartridge in that new console, and you couldn't transfer your old island. So you had to start all over. So people were concerned and upset about that, because they're like, Animal Crossing gamers were, you know, playing seriously from the beginning, and they were like, all my progress is gonna be gone, and you know, you've got seasonal events and whatnot that you are gonna miss. So yeah, they didn't have an island data transfer system until about 3 months in. And then it was kind of confusing at first, and I think if you made a mistake, you could actually like wipe the whole thing instead. I don't know. It was confusing and scary, and I was like, I'm glad that I don't have to do this because I don't have another console. Okay, let me pull this up.
I'm excited for the Switch 2 though. I'm not being paid for that. I've been very critical about just about everything that's worth to be critical about. So I'm not being paid by Nintendo. I wish to God I was, but I'm not. I'm excited for it. I will not be paying $80 out of pocket for a game. If I can get the game in a different way, I will. So, i.e. buying an older game and then getting the advanced version afterwards, or buying the bundle where I get the game for basically $50. That's what I'll be doing. If I can't do that, then I just won't play those games. And I just pray to God that other people do not support the $80 for a game bullshit. Because I don't want to be, in a year's time, having to pay $80 a pop to play one game where it probably, not even probably, it won't be worth it. 99% of games now are not worth $70.
Okay, hold on. You pay attention to chat because I'm trying to set up the video.
I got you. What's up, Joey? Welcome in. Gashman is super knowledgeable about game stuff. I mean, I just like to stay to know. It's something I'm passionate about. I love gaming news, and like I keep up with PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, new games, rumors of new games, rumors of new like hardware. I keep up with all of it. I love it. I love that shit. Bro, there were 3 games I played religiously on my GameCube: Melee, Air Riders, and Sonic Adventure 2. I never played the early Sonic games. Okay, there was one I played. I just don't remember what it was because I was such a small child. What's good, brother? Oh, you know, we're just hanging out. How are you?
Pietro is a cutie because I started a game and I got an eye patch and I was edgy and I wore it all the time. Pietro finally asked me if I was okay one day. He was worried if my eye was okay. He was the only villager who paid attention to me. Cute. That's a beautiful story. Oh, cute. That makes me laugh. I like hearing
Alright, are
you
we ready
both
for the
yap.
trailer?
Thank you. No, not yet.
Okay, she's still working on it, chat. I've never played Air Riders. What's it about?
I don't know. It looked like a racing game, but they're in the air.
I don't think it's racing. I think it's more of like a, probably like a air platformer. That's what it look like.
And I need an audio source.
It's about raiding air. Thank you, Gashman.
Joey, hello, welcome in. There were 3 games I played religiously on my GameCube: Melee, Air Riders, and Sonic Adventure 2. I've never played a Sonic game either, other than the Olympic ones.
I did play, like, there was one really, or like, I don't remember what console it was on that I played it on, but that was a Sonic game I played back in the day. Air Riders is a Kirby racing game where you had a hub that your friends would beat each other up and get stat buffs. What?
I'm trying to figure out the sound source for this. Hold on.
You know what? I don't understand why. Why? Okay, I love Mario Kart. I do. But why is it just Mario Kart? Why can't it be like Nintendo Kart and it have like Link, Zelda, Mario?
Well, Link wasn't a DLC. So you had to pay
And whatever
for.
buffs you got, you would use to do races or mini challenges? Oh, okay. I see. I see.
This was back in Wild World, never before in City Folk or the OG did it. Villager pay attention to me. Wild World was my first Animal Crossing game. I never got to play City Folk. I played Wild World, A New Leaf, and then New Horizons. Jellal is very knowledgeable. Wait, how do I put a fucking audio source? What did I do the other day? I can't remember.
Wait, you don't have an audio source for the internet?
On a different screen I do.
Well, then take us to that screen.
I don't want to.
Okay. All right. I mean, you use.
Wait.
I use Stream Element, so I don't know how to.
Oh, I figured it out. Ha ha ha. Okay, I did it. Alright. I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Velvet was too busy playing Tekken as a wee girl. The PlayStation 1 and Tekken 3 were my first game in console, so you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Play that trailer.
Okay.
Bro, smacking the star like I used to smack the TV to get it to turn back on.
Yeah, riders. Huge.
You know, never played a Kirby game.
Neither have I. Look at my boy. Look at him. I'm so fucking happy. Congratulations. It comes out this year. Congrats. Congrats.
Can you click on the Donkey Kong one? Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
No, I can. I still have it up.
Like, the Donkey Kong one looks so, like, goofy, but good. Like, I want to see it again.
Yeah, give me a second.
I gotta mute your stream when you're making that noise because it's just a continuous loop in my ear right now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oopsies.
I think Kirby Forgotten Land is one of the games that's also getting a Switch 2 update, but it's like getting like a DLC.
You said Donkey Kong Bonanza, is that the one?
Yeah, it's right there on the screen, like it's the...
I clicked on it.
Alright, let's watch this chat. My boy. My boy. The visuals on Switch 2 look great. Just beat a hole in the ground. So funny.
Oh, look at him.
Banana. I wonder if this is like Donkey Kong's turn, but like Tears of the Kingdom, where it's like open world, like.
I mean, it looks fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing it. I'm gonna be playing it. So right now the
DK's
plan.
back, baby.
I didn't, but you don't see Diddy at all.
I mean,
Like, at
it's
all.
just a short trailer. It's probably just a tease. It's not. They're not going to give away all the surprises of the game, you know.
I think it'd be more of a surprise if Diddy Kong isn't in the game than if he is.
Yeah. So he probably just wasn't shown. Maybe. Aren't they doing a treehouse in the next couple of days? Maybe they'll show it during
Treehouse
that.
was today.
But that's it? I thought it was like it spanned over several days.
Oh, I don't know. I just know there was one today, and they talked about. Which, by the way, there is gameplay. Like today, they did Mario Kart. They did some gameplay of Mario Kart, and they showed how the new, like, open kind of world works for the Mario Kart thing, and I think it looks great. But the chat was just spamming lower your prices. It was like a constant spam the entire stream. It's actually crazy. I mean, if it's only DK, that's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna I'm not be like, oh my god, like, oh my god, this game didn't have Diddy, it's terrible, 1 out of 10. Like, I'm not an idiot. But it would be nice to see Diddy, but if he's not there, it's fine.
I've been starving for 20 years. Well, congrats on the new Kirby game. It looks fun to me. DK games were always a little silly. Yeah, he looks goofy with the faces, but it's a good goofy, you know? I don't know if I'd play it, but I'd watch you play it.
Well, so the plan for me is I'm gonna get the Switch 2. Okay, my plan is to get the Switch 2 bundle with the Mario Kart thing. And I also want to get a internal capture card, because external ones are fine, but they don't work as well. I want to get an internal one.
Yeah, good chat. The chat was good for calling them out. Go ahead.
And then Mario Kart will probably not be like a huge stream thing unless like we have like a bunch of friends that have it. I'll probably be
yeah,
like,
I'm saying
let's
it's
show
kind of
Mario
sad because
Kart.
it'd be such a good community / friend day, but like not everybody's gonna have Mario Kart World right off the rip, so maybe a later on kind of thing. Oh, this reminds me of my earlier question because I said the same thing earlier and then I was like, I remembered. Are we ever getting Crash Bandicoot Racing on Game Pass? Wasn't that supposed to be a thing? What's
Well,
happening
the
with
problem
more
is that
Crash games?
Bandicoot Racing is only on console. It doesn't have a PC port.
Oh.
So even if they did put it on Game Pass, which it will at some point be put there, they're working. I mean, they're slowly putting more and more Activision Blizzard games there. But like the kart racing one is, I mean, they'd have to port it to PC first.
Boo. Thank
Yep.
you for the head pats. Yeah, I don't think I played one Crash Racing game. It's been some time, but I thought that would have been cool. I really just want to do a racing game as a community thing. I think that'd be fun. But, you know, it's hard to top Mario Kart, but I thought Crash Racing would be fun.
I mean, I think the new Mario Kart looks great.
No,
I
it
think
looks
does.
amazing. I'm excited for the outfits. And
oh yeah, you eat like a burger in the middle of racing, and then you change outfits like in the middle of the race. Super cool.
That's cute. Who is your favorite Mario Kart racer? Like, who do you usually choose?
I usually go. I've always been I'm much bigger into Luigi than I am Mario.
Valid. Luigi is a king.
I picked Yoshi a lot when I was a kid.
Yoshi.
I'm wrong for this, but when I was a kid, I didn't know this. I always avoided the big boys because I thought they were just slower, so you were just nerfing yourself. So even though like Donkey Kong is like one of my favorite, if not my favorite Mario character, I didn't play him because I was like, he's
that's
big and
fair.
slow.
It as a child, it might look like, man, aren't they gonna slow down the cart?
Right.
Especially they'd have them in like the tiniest little car. It looks so ridiculous. Like Bowser always just overpowered whatever car he was fucking in. It's funny.
What's up, Apollo? Welcome in.
Hi,
yeah,
Apollo.
So in Mario Kart World, assuming that I get the Nintendo Switch 2 bundle with Mario Kart World, I'll be probably playing a lot of Donkey Kong, Luigi thrown in there, and some Yoshi. Those are my 3 faves.
All in time, Queen. Hopefully so. There was a remaster recently, but likely not after that. Damn. That's so funny. I mean, technically not wrong. I mean, you see the logic that, you know, they're larger and you'd think that they would slow it down.
I mean, they do a little bit, but it's not like what I thought when I was a kid.
Yeah. Wait, what the fuck is the banana emote?
So the banana badge was something about like April Fool's Day. I got one too, I just don't use it.
Oh. Yeah, I prefer the Valentine's heart one. For sure, for sure. Okay, listen. I'm listening. We listen and we don't judge. I tried to get the heart one and it never worked for you? Oh no, I'm sorry.
Rip. It just wasn't meant to be.
It got to me like a couple days after I did the clip sharing thing. Isaac, hello, hello, welcome in. Hi Velvet, hi Isaac. I love the Elden Ring one. I was rocking that one for a very long time. But the heart is now my favorite. Because it's a heart.
I'm excited for tomorrow, man.
You're not gonna ask me who my Mario Kart main is?
I'm assuming it's like Daisy or Peach. Probably Daisy.
You're wrong.
Alright, who is it then?
Okay, well actually it goes like this. I mean, when I was young, it was definitely Princess Peach. I was a Peach girly. I know, surprise, surprise, because she's so pink. But then, once they introduced Rosalina to the game, I was a Rosalina girl.
I forgot Rosalina existed.
Yeah. I really like the baby versions of them too. It's pretty funny. Although, as I've gotten older, I really like Daisy. I think in the new Mario Kart, I could be either a Rosalina or a Daisy main. For sure.
I think there's 72 different drivers
Damn.
in this game. You can be the
I don't
cow.
even
You can
recognize
be a cow from Moo Moo Meadows.
The cow is so cute, honestly.
You can be a Goomba.
Goomba.
You can be the piranha plant.
New PoE season tomorrow. Oh, I hope you have fun.
No, Isaac, we're playing Warzone tomorrow.
Is that what you're excited about? You said what's tomorrow?
I don't play PoE. That game's trash.
No, what are you excited for tomorrow?
New chair.
Oh, I'm glad. Thought it was a game thing. I was like, I know South of Midnight is coming out soon, but not tomorrow.
I mean, it is a game thing, because for the last 2 days, I've been sitting here on a metal chair in agony. My back is fucking killing me. I have 3 pillows, 2 underneath me and 1 on my back, and I'm just dying. I can't sit down and play a game in peace, because I'm actually afraid of how poorly physical therapy is going to go tomorrow. I'm just going to be like, I'm going to go in there and be like, please have mercy. I'm in so much pain, Zed.
I'm sorry.
But new chair shows up tomorrow.
Where's my banana? Honestly, with the clip badges, it might take a day or two. Like when I did the quest for the heart badge, it took me like 2 days before they gave me the heart. So maybe the same is for the banana. I'm sorry, Q.
Also, I'm kidding, Isaac, Apollo. We're not playing Warzone tomorrow, unless y'all want to. But the plan right now is
Boo!
not to
Oh
do
my
that.
god! Wait, I should try out Boo. I should be a Boo main. King Boo.
Oh, Boo is a driver. Yeah.
Bro didn't even say we playing tomorrow. Oh.
No, I just told him download it, and he ignored me for 3 fucking hours.
Koga support Jellal. Hope you get better soon. Me too.
Thank you.
Bro said I need you to download Warzone now. Right now. Post haste. Don't install the game like as you're in the collab waiting, you know, and the event has started, you know? Just saying.
There's my banana. I got one the other day.
I'm not gonna get the banana. I don't like the banana.
Jellal forcing other people to play stuff, it's free. So
I have no banana still. I hate this website. I'm sorry. Twith. Isaac did say he'd be down for something in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, we can play before I go to physical therapy, but I mean, we'd have to stop at like we'd have to stop playing at 12 p.m. your time or before 12 p.m. your time. So that's like morning, actual morning for you. So I doubt it.
That would be crazy, Velvet. Wait, what would be crazy? Because now I forgot what I said. It's super humid and I hate it. I too hate humidity, so I feel you on that.
Humidity's nuts.
Wow.
You
Also,
downloaded the game during a collab?
Oh, you know,
Did you do that?
I have also done that, but you know, I don't have a defense. It was an accident. I'm always very good usually at updating my games. It was one time. I would never. Yeah, you would never, huh? In the last Mario Kart, you could also, I remember being able to choose between like an actual cart or the motorcycles. I really like the motorcycles. I don't know if they're gonna do that
you can
again.
do that in this next one. Yeah. So
World?
in Mario Kart 8, you could like fully put together your like you choose like the body, the tires. You can't do that anymore, but there's carts, there's like carts, cycles, like motorcycles, stuff like that, and then like cars.
They choose
all
for
kinds of
me
stuff.
now. That's good. I honestly wasn't too much of a fan of like picking everything piece by piece because I'm not good with trying to like read the stats and figure out what piece was good for me.
There's no more putting stuff together. You just pick one.
But I know a lot of people did like that. I do the exact opposite. I set up the day before and everything. I'm just late. I know. I mean, it's better to set up the day before, obviously. I like the motorcycles. Yeah, I like them too. I feel like sometimes I had a weird thing where I felt like they were harder to drive. So sometimes if it was like a really, you know how you play the cups and they get faster CCs? I would switch to a cart for the harder tracks just because I thought, well, maybe I could do this with a cart more easily, but I think they should roughly be the same. I mean, because it would be unbalanced if one was better than the other, because then why would you ever choose the other?
I'm just thinking of a scenario where somehow, since I'm a streamer, right, somehow I can get 24 people together to play Mario Kart. That's like the goal. That's the dream right there.
Well, count me in. Count me in.
I also want to play some Mario Party Jamboree, but like that doesn't like have
Oh my
to be like a
gosh.
stream thing. That could just be like a hanging out like off stream with friends kind of thing.
Do we know if they're gonna have Rainbow fucking Road?
We don't know all the maps yet now.
I hope they don't. I hate Rainbow Road. That's actually my biggest enemy.
To be honest with you, I think you're alone on that one.
No, Rainbow Road is so fucking hard. I always fall off. There's never
like,
any fences on the side.
But like, if they don't add Rainbow Road, people are gonna riot.
I would be so okay. I think you could do it. I think you could do it too. Time to buy that Switch 2 light work. Gosh, Rainbow Road though can fuck off.
Well, if you don't like it, you just don't play it. But like,
yeah, but like
Rainbow
when you play in a
Road
lobby
is
and
probably
people,
the most iconic one.
yeah, and when you play in a lobby and people get to like vote on what map comes next, there's always people that are gonna vote for fucking Rainbow Road. And I'm like, damn. I really.
So you're telling me that you don't want them to put a map in that people regularly are asking to race on?
No. No. Because I personally don't like it. I really liked the DLC maps of like the Zelda one and the Animal Crossing one. I want those back. And I want Isabelle as a driver so bad. She's so cute. But I also want Tom Nook. Kaiser, hello, welcome in. We're doing good. I hope you're doing well. I'll race any map any day. There was definitely some that were just really annoying, in my opinion, but it could also be a skill issue because we all know my track record when it comes to driving. BRB, thank you for the lurk, Isaac. It's good to hear. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Game, I told Jellal this. I wanted to really try out like co-op experiences on the Switch, especially with my mom, to stuff that we could do at home together, because they said that they've got, you know, the local co-op that you can do now more easily, or that you're going to be able to do. But because the game on launch doesn't have that many games coming out that I know both her and I would be interested in, I saw one, it was the Clubhouse game thing. What is it called? I want to know what kind of games you get on that.
I'm not sure.
Clubhouse games 51. 51, there's 51 games? I mean, that sounds like really good. Let me go look, hold on. We're researching chat. I remember not liking the map on the Wii, the mall map on the Wii one. No, wait, are you talking about Coconut Mall? I loved Coconut Mall.
Yeah, Coconut Mall was great.
Yeah, it was so cute. It might have been kind of hard, but I liked it. Baby Park all the way. Yeah, I love Baby Park.
Baby Park was just a really small, like, NASCAR one, right?
It was simple. It was easy. I think so. You basically just went in like an oval.
Yeah, it was just a really small NASCAR. So
we're here to serve you all your speeding tickets. Get out of here, Apollo. No, go ahead.
Here's a tweet about someone who got early hands-on with the Nintendo Switch 2. A more powerful evolution of the Switch experience, of course. Mario Kart is fun, Destruction in Donkey Kong is impressive, and Metroid actually plays really well with the mouse feature.
Oh.
So, okay. Any Metroid players in chat? If you're not a Metroid player, you can leave. Metroid players in chat, I need to ask you a question.
No, don't leave. Wait, what? Wait, let me catch up here for a second. Q said Clubhouse is so good. Okay, wait, that's good to hear because I've never played and I'm interested in trying it. You only need one copy and the other person gets a share pass. Yeah, see, I like that because her and I could play stuff together and I only have to buy one copy. Although to be honest, all the games that we've played, I've only ever been buying one copy because we don't play them at the same time, so it works out. But this would be cool. I play Yahtzee a lot and I'm really good at President. Okay, I'm familiar with Yahtzee but not President. I'm gonna go look at the game list while he yaps. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I have never played Metroid ever. Never. I've never even really seen it. I just know who Samus is only because
nobody leaves.
I only know who Samus is because of Smash. I didn't say you suck, Q. I just said I had a question for the people that have played Metroid. Metroid 4 Beyond looks actually quite impressive. I've never played on any of them. Would it be okay to start my Metroid adventure with Metroid 4?
Metroid.
What?
You said Metroid.
I did not. I said Metroid.
No, you didn't. That's not what I heard in my head.
Well, you heard wrong. Yeah, I said that y'all can leave because I'm asking them a question and I didn't want to lose their answer, Q.
Metroid on the DS was cool. I've never played Metroid either, so I guess I also have to leave.
So, like, is this really only the 4th Metroid game? Also, I've heard a lot of people say that, okay, Breath of the Wild took a beloved franchise and then made it mainstream for Zelda. A lot of people think that this is like Metroid's time to do the same thing and become like it go from having a very dedicated, small but dedicated fan base and then becoming mainstream.
We absolutely did not have to leave for that question.
Okay, guys, I was joking. It was a joke. It was for the hee-hees and ha-has.
There's quite a few Metroids. I love Metroid. I know nothing about Metroid either.
Also, I've never fully played through Breath of the Wild, and I didn't play Tears of the Kingdom. So honestly, if I really wanted to, once I got the Switch 4, I could just do nothing but... Did I say Switch 4?
Yeah, you skipped like 20 years into the future.
Damn. Holy shit. Once I get the Switch 2, I could really spend just a bunch of time playing. We got the new Donkey Kong game, and then between releases of like Donkey Kong, Metroid, and like all those other things, I could just be spending time playing other things.
Wait, Apollo cracked me up. I'll supply the med kits. I'll just hurt you all. You can play the OG on the Switch emulators, actually. Oh, sick. Tears is worth playing. Alright, y'all, you guys know I tried to stream Tears when it first came out, and I felt like it was really hard to stream because there's just absolutely so much that you can do in that game. And I mean, I did get to make a little bit of progress with you guys, but the last time I played Tears was the last time I streamed it, which was what, like 2 years ago? Was it last year that it came out or the year before? I don't even remember.
2 years ago.
And then I haven't touched it since because I kind of got like, I don't know, I liked it, but I also felt like it didn't hit the same for me as Breath of the Wild did, and I felt like, why am I having to do all this over again? But I would like to finish it, so I'm thinking like with the Switch 2 coming out, I don't have too much to play on launch. I would get myself the Switch 2 edition upgrade, whatever, and try and finish Tears of the Kingdom, maybe, perhaps. Whether on or off stream, I don't know, but...
That's fair, Q. Like, I get it. I know it made it mainstream and people love Zelda all of a sudden. And Breath of the Wild, rightfully is a incredible game. But I know that there is a large amount of people who just prefer the old style of game, which is like a linear, like dungeon-like style. And I think that's completely fair.
I think that's why I'm saying, like, I think you would like games like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. I also love the linear dungeon style. I mean, Breath of the Wild was cool and, like I said, had its charm. But that's why I'm saying I had such a hard time with Tears of the Kingdom, because I feel like the charm of the open world Zelda only worked on me the first time when it was brand new. And then when we did it again in Tears of the Kingdom, I was like, this doesn't hit the same. And there's so much to do. I just felt like I also miss a linear Zelda like the OG games.
Oh my god, you know what I just realized?
What?
Well, if I get this console, if I get the Switch 2, I can finally play Fire Emblem Engage.
Yeah, you can.
Suck. Oh shit.
We're gonna lose Jellal to Nintendo, damn. Tears was too big brain for me.
Nintendo. You're just gonna like. You go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say I agree Koga, in the sense that I wasn't a fan of all the puzzles where you had to like build a thing. I felt like that was a little too much engineering for me. I didn't mind in Breath of the Wild when we had the abilities that you had to use to solve puzzles, but then in Tears of the Kingdom they made it a little too complicated. And while it was cool sometimes to like build something that with a fan and a motor that could like get me across a distance, I hated when I had to like specifically put something together to solve a puzzle, and I struggled with the I think it was the shrines because of that. I struggled finishing them, so yeah, that's why I kind of abandoned it. I mean, I would like to finish it though, because I don't want to go unfinished with that one. But it was just, I needed to step away, I think. Maybe now, after so many years have passed, the game will be charming to me again. But we'll see. I think it was fun, Velvet. I'm glad you guys liked it. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it did too well, but... And I just felt overwhelmed by how much there was to do. I was always like, okay, I'm gonna work on this quest. And then on the way to the quest, you know, we'd see like 5 other puzzles and a side story and like a Korok, and then I never did the thing I said I was gonna do. So it was kind of all over the place.
Gashrin, you're not gonna lose me to Nintendo. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Gashrin. If I just gave in to like what I want to do and the games I want to play, I would have a Switch, I would have a PlayStation 5, and I would play every new game from Nintendo to PS5 to Xbox to PC, if you know, either if I could afford it or if I was interested in it, and I would be live basically 24/7, just playing games, taking breaks to eat, shower, shit. What else do I gotta do?
I don't know. Can you squeeze in some time for me? Like, can I get penciled in?
But what I'm saying is, like, you're not losing me to Nintendo. I'm just like, I get into the, like, there's so many games I want to play, and then it's like, I have stuff outside of these games that I want to play that I gotta do or want to do. So, bro, forget about Velvet. What the fuck, follow? I think, listen, everyone's talking about how GTA 6 is gonna be this big thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. GTA has never interested me ever. I think I've spent a combined 15 hours max on GTA Online, and I've never been able to sit down and finish a GTA story. GTA stories are dog shit. They're just funny, goofy crime simulators, and people swear up and down they're the best thing since sliced bread, and they're not. They're just not. Like, I'm not saying they're bad games. I'm saying that they just aren't as they're not nearly as amazing as people make it out to be. And I get it. People are picking up the pitchforks right fucking now. Go ahead. I don't think GTA 6 is a lock for game of the year. I think that these games are good but severely overrated.
I just see Koga's response. I feel seen. That's so funny. Wait, I'm catching up here. I like Tears, but not Breath of the Wild very much. That's so interesting because for me, it's the other way around. I prefer Dungeons too. Echoes was a lot of fun. I would like to try Echoes someday. I don't know how I'd feel about it, but
That's one where you play as Zelda.
Yeah, the one that came out.
I heard it was
recently.
actually really good.
Yeah, it was just it's another $60 game, and I was like, I don't know, I can't do this. I wasn't prepared when it came out. Remake Ages and Seasons for me? Hopefully. I would love I know we already got a Twilight Princess HD remaster for the Wii U. Can I have one for the Switch? The Switch 2. I want to play Twilight Princess again. I've played it twice already. I want to play it again. I love Twilight Princess, and I think you would like that too, actually. I want Jellal to play it. I'm 100% with you. If that remake gets announced, I'll pay a scalper for a Switch 2. No! No, you shouldn't have to pay a scalper. I'll get Seasons, you get Ages, and we'll cabling together. You were so good at sign puzzles. The sign puzzles were fun. Very time consuming for how I was doing them, but fun. I'd be down to try GTA 6. I've never played a GTA game though, so I don't know how I feel about it, but I want to see what it looks like when it comes out. Can't believe he would do it live. I kid though, I kid. They're goofy and fun for that. Crime sims are lit. Never played these. Mine is also super nostalgia for the entire series. Oh, I see. Koga said I'm with you, minus the game of the year. I think GTA will also be game of the year when it comes out.
It never has one before, so I don't know why it will now. I'm not saying it's a lock to lose. I'm just saying it's not a lock to win like people are making it. Like, people are literally out here, like, when GTA 6 comes out, like, that's like peak gaming. And I'm like, we've seen peak gaming. It's not, I can guarantee you GTA 6 will not be a better video game than Baldur's Gate 3. It will not be a better video game than Elden Ring. It just won't. Those two games are like, and we got those two games in the last, like, what, 3 years? Like, I'm not trying to say that GTA 6 sucks. I'm just saying that everyone, like, puts it on this, like, altar and then, like, bows down to, like, oh, GTA 6. And it's like, they're fun and goofy, but, like, I actually don't even care about the story. I just want to play GTA Online. Because that's where it's actually a good game.
I never really played GTA, I only did stupid shit with friends. I think that's usually the most fun people have in GTA, is doing stupid shit with friends.
But GTA Online is a separate game from GTA 5 or 6 or whatever. Like, it is a separate thing.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I lived off playing 3 and spawning in tanks and running around shooting my little bro. I would play Twilight every time. Me too, me too. Velvet, a good game you should play is Rocket League. Could never go wrong with that. Oh, Apollo. Nice try. I've never played Rocket League. You love Rocket League too, Koga? Oh my goodness. I've never played.
The few times I played, I had fun with it.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I was terrible. I was fucking awful, but like I had fun with it. I remember like Apollo just sitting there watching me. I'm on his team and I'm just missing the ball, and he's just like, "Oh yikes!" But it was fun.
It's
I
the
did have a good
only
time.
game I comp seriously. Oh shit! Did you know that Velvet is awesome? I don't think so, but thank you. I'm trying to look. I pulled up a list of the Clubhouse games that game has. They have War. That's a card game. And I have cards. Why don't I just play real cards? Takoyaki. I don't know what that is. Oh wait, the cards have Mario on them. That's cute. Pig's Tail. Hare and Hounds. Wait, these are a lot of obscure games, or am I just not knowledgeable in tabletop games? Texas Hold'em. Bowling! Wait, there's bowling? I love bowling.
Looks like Pooks and Q are both trying to get day one like bundles for the Mario Kart Switch 2. So hey, I'm gonna be honest, if I end up getting a list of like 4 or 5 people who are like, yeah, I got it with the Mario Kart, on June 5th we might be having a Mario Kart World stream collab.
What if the console doesn't get to everybody on June 5th?
Well, that's why I would have to take some like planning and stuff, but like then we could plan it for a couple days after.
Rocket League is the only game I comp seriously? Oh heck yeah, Koga. The esports of the game is so good. I'm so happy to see another gamer of Rocket League. Takoyaki is fun. It teaches you each one. Okay, good, because I don't know a lot of these. Some they couldn't get the naming rights, so Uno is last card, Texas Hold'em is blackjack, Ludo is sorry. Oh, I see, I understand. I'm hoping to get selected for the bundle. Wait, so what do you mean lottery getting selected?
Okay.
Is that what we signed up
So,
for?
this is what it means. Basically, what we did on the Nintendo website, because the Nintendo website is trying to stop scalpers from doing their thing, is we signed up to get invited to pre-order it from their website. And it checks a bunch of things, and it'll go basically like in order, and invitations will actually start being sent out in early March. So basically, if you get an email, they're like, hey, here's your invitation, that's when you would like instantly go and you're guaranteed to get yours. If they don't email you, then you would need to go through like Walmart or GameStop or Best Buy or whoever the fuck else sells them. I just told you about the Nintendo Online one to have a second option.
So do we also need to sign up for this lottery?
You already did.
Oh, okay. The thing that we
You put
did.
your name in a bucket to be invited potentially.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I am going to go through my local Walmart, most likely to get mine, because Walmart put out a statement today saying that if you pre-order through us, you will have it by 9 a.m. on June 5th.
So should I also pre-order through Walmart?
Maybe, but pre-orders aren't open yet until June 9th.
June 9th? But the game comes out June 5th?
No, sorry, April 9th. April 9th.
Oh, okay.
April 9th.
What time do pre-orders open? Is it like at some ridiculous time in the night, or is
I
it
don't
during the
know.
workday? Because I'm fucked if it's during the workday.
You can just call them during lunch, I'm sure.
Depends. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll have my mom do it.
I have a pretty good chance, I think, because I live in a small town.
Yeah, well. That's great for you.
You know what? If you just send me the money, I'll get 2 of them, and I'll send you one through the mail.
Okay, no, because I won't have it that day, and then also, they've gotta be putting a limit. Yeah, I don't know why I'm a little laggy and I froze for a second there, but
Well, the whole stream froze. It's Twitch. It's not you.
Oh. They have to be putting some kind of limit on, like, one per household, right? I mean, that's another way to stop scalping. I can't imagine they're gonna let people walk out with 2 or 3 consoles. or pre-order?
Probably, I don't know.
Because that'd be fucked up.
I feel like that should just be the case anyway. Like, when it comes to these consoles, like, they have to do this thing. Like, as annoying as it is that I have to try and potentially not get chosen by Nintendo, because I haven't had a Nintendo Switch in a few years now, or a couple years now, and I haven't paid for Nintendo Online in a couple years for that reason. Like, because of that, I might not be able to do it because scalpers simply exist. That being said, I like what they're doing because, like, scalpers suck. They need to be castrated and, like, shown off to the public.
You know what I'm sad about too, though? Like, I mean, I want the console as soon as possible, but when you get a console on launch, it's like you got the one color option. And in this case, I mean, at least it's black, but it has just a hint of like a red and a blue in the joysticks, which I'm not a fan of the shading of the red and the blue. Like when I got my OG Switch, I got the all black version. I did not get the one with the red and blue Joy-Cons. And it's usually not until like a year or two or a few years in that they'll start doing fun versions. Like, you know, several years later, I got the, I think it was the Tears of the Kingdom edition of the OLED, and it's so pretty. I think that's cool, but when you get something right off of the launch, it's gonna be like the most plain color. It's just a small gripe, but it's just like I don't want to get it another time, you know? Like, I mean, this one is expensive. Like, by the time I got the OLED, I got it because my Switch went through a lot and I had it for years, so it just felt worthwhile to have a backup, and it was like $300. It was a lot less. And I wasn't getting like games, like I was just getting the console. So it was just a worthy backup to have in case mine went under. But this time it's like, this is gonna be $500 or $450 for a while. So I'm not gonna like go out and, I don't want to wait until they come out with a cute one, and then I'm not gonna get a second one once they do come out with a cute one. Maybe I can get some sort of custom skin for it, but it's not that big. It's not that important, but I don't know. I like when the console looks nice.
I'm a big fan of the sleek look, like it's all black. The two rubber parts underneath the analog sticks are red and blue, and the magnetic parts are red and blue. I like that a lot. I will say this though, my goal is to get the Mario Kart bundle one because again, I refuse to pay $80 for Mario Kart.
Yeah.
As much as I love Mario Kart, I can survive not buying or not owning it because I refuse to pay $80 for it. In the future, if they ever come out with a Fire Emblem or Pokemon one, I will go out of my way to trade in my Switch 2 that I have at that time to get the other version.
I regret not getting the AC Switch. We wanted the AC Switch so bad, and it was sold out everywhere for the longest time. And then by the time like it was easily available, I just had already had the other one. But it was so cute. And you know what that reminds me of? That means when they come out with an Animal Crossing game, inevitably, for the Switch 2, they should
probably have another
do
one.
An AC Switch. Fuck, man. I mean...
Good night, Gashrin.
Have a good night. Thank you for hanging. I mean, I would love to have another one to just give to my mom so that she could have the Switch 2 as well. So maybe by the time Animal Crossing comes out and they do come out with an Animal Crossing Switch 2, I could be in a position to get her that one. I think she would really love that.
What I would do is I would get the Animal Crossing one for myself and just give her my old Switch 2.
No, because I'm fine with black. I want her to have a nice console and I want her to like it. It's been really cute lately. She's been playing Hello Kitty a lot, and then I told her about like the new console coming out and games, and she's like, well, I just don't know what to do with my day. I have all these things to do. I have games and I have crocheting. I just thought it was so cute. I'm like, yes, girl, you play your games. I love that for her.
Actually, I wonder, they're making a really big deal out of Metroid Prime 4. Because that was like the one last thing at the Game Awards, wasn't it? Was Metroid?
I think? I don't remember.
Am I wrong?
I don't remember.
They're making a big deal about it, and they keep hyping it up. They've shown it off multiple times. If Metroid gets one, like a special edition Switch, and it looks dope, bro, I might have to cop that. It looks good. Like, the art style of Metroid looks sick.
On a side note, I just have to tell the story because I remembered. I was at it was at work today. I was talking to my boss, like verbally, and you know, like we were in a call, and she said like I have to go to the bathroom. I really have to pee, and for a second there, I really almost said "Go piss, girl."
Oh fuck, that would have been
And it took
crazy.
everything in me to be like, "Whoa, you're at work, Velvet. You can't tell your boss to go piss, girl." It's like, oh shit. Anyway, that's that happened to me today.
That'd have been hilarious.
It would have been.
Velvet also showed me today. You guys know that that new like camera for the Switch 2? She showed me one today that was like, what was it? It was
It's gonna be like, I think it's basically just a different version of the camera. I don't think it's an accessory that goes over the camera. It was a camera that's gonna look like the piranha plant from, what is it, Mario? Who
Yeah, Mario. It's
what
Mario.
game is the piranha plant a villain?
It's Mario.
Okay. Which honestly, I was like, that's fucking genius. Because you went from this camera is just this tall black circle to like making it a really cute collectible that is a collectible. It looks like a collectible that you just have out on display, but it also serves a purpose. Like, I don't know, I gotta give it to them. It's really fucking genius. Really fucking genius. It looks like this. Isn't that adorable? I like it.
Yeah, it's sick.
I mean, because I'm not a big fan of. I'm not that I'm not a fan, but I have little desire for the camera feature, especially as a VTuber. But this is really cute, and I think that gives more incentive because the camera by itself, I mean, is just ugly to kind of have out. If you're gonna be someone that uses this often, it's kind of ugly to just have out like that. But this is something really cute that I would leave out all the time. And I think I read that they might do other creatures, you know? So that's just, it opens a new possibility. Now I imagine this camera is gonna be more expensive than just the default camera. I mean, because it's cute as fuck, but...
I do want to get the camera one day, but I'm not getting it on day one. I think it'd be cool. Shit, maybe I can use that camera to like track my VTuber model. What you think?
Oh my gosh, no. I don't think so. Looking at how the camera quality looked on the Nintendo Direct presentation, I don't think it's that good. But and then the other thing is the game chat is gonna be free for the first year, but
once again,
you're gonna have to have the
about
subscription after a year.
But I'm gonna have the subscription
Wait,
anyway.
look how
so I can
cute
play
though.
online
I
with
didn't
you.
actually click on the rest of the photos. Let me put this back up. See this? Nope, not that. So, there we go. This is what it looks like, the camera part, and then this plant part is the USB. And then it plugs into the pot is the base that the USB plugs into. The cable runs through the base of the pot. And then when you're not using it, you can close it so you can cover the camera hole. Look how cute!
Oh, that's cool.
That's so fucking cute. Just like the plant. Love that. I actually really love something creative and cute like that. That is like, it's the purpose of the camera, but they made it look cute. Really, really 10 out of 10 there, Nintendo. I was actually watching a streamer react to the Nintendo Direct, and they were announcing like, They announced some other features that were kind of like not impressive to me, at least. And they were like, you gotta give it to Nintendo for always trying something. Like, what was it that they tried to introduce some kind of app that you could get alerts for the game or something? I didn't really understand what that was about. I watched the thing like 3 times.
I don't remember, but
Moma, hello, hello, welcome in. Welcome to stream. Oh, did I fall for something? Was that a thing? Thank you, Gashrin, I appreciate it.
yeah, I was trying to do it myself, but I didn't get to it fast enough.
I really try to give people the benefit of the doubt because not every person is gonna come in and be up to no good.
Well,
and I hate to I hate to scare off new people, and then it also makes me mad when I find out like they were coming in to pull some stupid joke.
Well, but like when there's literally, we're not talking about a cat. There's no cat on the screen. Like,
well, it was either they were like it was either they were gearing up for a dumb joke, or instead of cat, maybe they meant chat, which is also just rude. You know, when you comment on a streamer's chat or something. I don't know. Either way, it was not a good vibe. It was not a good way to enter. So thank you, I appreciate it. But yeah, I still try to give people the benefit of the doubt. No, please. If you need sleep, you go to bed. It's okay. We'll handle stuff. I'm probably not gonna go for too much longer anyway.
I actually think that I need to be done.
Okay.
Because I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
He's leaving. Leaving me. No,
well,
I'll stop.
I'll have your stream up on my phone.
No, I'm not gonna yap by myself. We were doing this together.
Well, I still want to be a part of the raid and all that, but I'm gonna go get me some pasta.
Well, I'm in the... Okay. Well.
Good night, guys. Ran.
Yes, thank you for hanging. I hope you have a good night. Forgot what I was gonna say. We did not play Schedule 1 today, but that's okay. Maybe we'll play it another day, maybe we won't, because we are just playing the demo after all, but... that is it for us today. We're all yapped out. I will be back next week, Monday. We'll be back with a Split Fiction, where we'll probably finish it Monday or Tuesday. We're very close, it feels like. So maybe not Monday exactly, but depends on how many hours we put in, you know, if we spend yapping time or not. Which, if we do, that's fine. I love yapping, obviously. But anyway, so I won't be back until Monday. I take the next 3 days off. Monday, Tuesday, Split Fiction, and Thursday, free day for something. What about you? When can I see you next?
I actually don't know the answer to that question, because if my new chair gets here tomorrow at a decent time, and then I go to physical therapy, I come back and I feel fine, I'll do a short stream tomorrow from like 5 to 8 p.m. But if I don't get the chair until like 5, 6, 7 p.m., then I'm not streaming. So if not tomorrow, then probably on Sunday. For some more Series Sunday, but I don't even know if I'm doing that on Sunday. Be honest with you, kind of just like playing it by ear right now. So my answer is, you'll find out when I find out. Because I don't know.
Well, this is my friendly end of stream reminder. Here is where you can check me out on other socials, Twitter, Blue Sky for stream updates and reminders and other Velvet shenanigans, my commentary, my internal monologue, sometimes art, the YouTube channel for MMDs and shorts and stuff, And the VOD channel is in need of a bit of an update, but I've got the Split Fiction playlist going of at least the first 3 episodes. If you want to catch up over the weekend before we return next week, I'll try to get the new stuff uploaded tomorrow. I also have a Discord server where you can chat with me and the rest of the community off stream. I post my schedules there as well. And yeah, you get pinged and reminded for all sorts of things. I know who we're gonna raid. Let me see. They usually don't go this long, but they might still keep going. Regardless, I want to raid them because I really never get the opportunity to. What?
I said, who we raiding?
We're gonna raid Purple.
Purple!
Yes, my best friend. That's my soul friend.
Purple!
She's playing The Sims, which is also nice and comfy. We had a chill day, so let's go raid into her. She's putting together a new house. I wonder, well, I saw her put together a house a couple weeks ago for a character. I wonder if this is another new character or if this is still working on that previous character. But we're gonna go find out! I love her. She's awesome. She's amazing. So we're gonna send her my love. If you'd like to stick around for the raid, here is the first raid message everyone can use. Those are some desktop emotes and my Oshi marks. But if you happen to have a sub, feel free to use the message with the dancing Velvius. Alright. Got any last words? No.
What?
I said, do you have any last words?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you for some reason. Do I have any last words? Tell my mother I love her. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, no. I've had a lot of fun this past week of like yapping and like talking about like video game industry stuff.
Me too.
And, like,
it's almost like we should do this more often, or you should at least.
I'm thinking about doing it more often for myself as well, like just in general, because like I've been posting stuff for the Discord, posted stuff on Twitter, had some interactions with people online. You and I have had some really good conversations with chat. I've really enjoyed it. So no really last words. I'm just like sitting here just like appreciating, and I want to say thank you to you for basically letting me just like slide into your stream, us not play a game like the original plan, and then talk about basically what I wanted to talk about this whole time. I appreciate you. You didn't have to let me do that.
I mean, I wanted to talk about it too. I've just been so brain fried. I mean, I'm down for anything with you.
Sweet. But no, I don't have any final words. I just want to say I had a lot of fun.
Well, we'll do it again soon. Alright, guys, I'm hitting the button. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us. We hope you have a great rest of your night, a great rest of your weekend. If I don't see you again soon, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to eat and hydrate and sleep and rest. And I'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.